Hello everyone, welcome to Check Savvy Sisters. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute since we've been here. Oh look, I forgot earrings today. You know how that goes. Oh well. You guys will have to look past the fact that I have no earrings on, but I am happy to be here on a Saturday morning with Check Savvy Sisters. I haven't been here in a long time. So we've been going on swag and then we just bring it over here. But I thought it would be fun. First of all, today's rodeo day. Today we're doing some leather painting. Got my cowboy shirt on. A little cleavage, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that up. Hi, Denise. Hi, Jody. Hi, Terry. Lisa, Therese, Sandy, Lance. Hi, Kristen. I'm going to try and catch you guys during the show today. Hi, Maria. Catherine Lakowski is here. Because I don't want to waste a lot of time because today's project is so cool. And while everything is still fresh in my mind, we need to do this. I want you to know I have never done this before. So we are all learning together. Hi, Stacy, Donna Kemp. Hi, friend. Chris Kuhn, Denise Morris. I have paint on the end of my nose. Who's not surprised by that? Thank you. Let me see. You feel naked without earrings? I do too. I just feel weird. Hi, Lisa Seiler. There's Tony Doss. Okay, you guys, guess what we're doing today? We're going to paint some cowboy boots. And I know these look like they're super expensive cowboy boots, but my sister-in-law is here and confirmed for me today that they're not, although I paid $50 for these, $49 at a consignment store for these. So we're going to paint them. But I also have, if you're like, I'm not spending money to get a pair of cowboy boots, I also bought these on Temu a number of months ago. So probably almost, maybe even a year ago I bought them. But I thought these were fun because there's so much open space on these. So we're going to do some foils. We're going to do some leather painting. And hi, everybody. If I will try and get to you. You want that t-shirt? You used to be a cowgirl. Barbara Martin. That's funny. Anyway, I don't know which ones I want to start with, but I thought let's just go for it. So, but let me show you the first thing we're going to do. Look at what I've done underneath here. That is a leopard foil, and it is so cool. So I went ahead and got all of my boots prepared to put the leopard foil on the heel and all the way around this. So that is the first thing I'm going to do. We're probably only going to get to one boot today, but I'm going to give you all of the information and everything you need to know on how to paint boots or leather shoes, or you could do your own stilettos. I don't know what you got. I don't know what you're doing, but any of it would work. And it's exciting and fun. So this is, I don't know. We think it's probably a fake leather because there's a couple spots that it's worn down. And my sister-in-law, she used to show Arabian horses. She did costume for Arabian horses. Target has nice boots at great prices. Oh, that's good to know. But there was a couple spots where it's worn. And she said real leather boots would not wear like that. So forgive my hair today too. I had a hat on earlier and it just smashed all my hair down, but what are you gonna do? So, all right, so we're gonna try the foil. Ugh, you guys are saying I still haven't? All right, hold on. Really? Because I've got all this paint. I don't see anything. Maybe I got it that last time. Maybe I'm growing a mustache. Who knows? Anyway, the first thing you're going to do is prepare your boots. So the first thing I had to do is I got this. It's by, where are you guys? Okay, so now crafters can't turn our cameras backwards, except unless I go into my whole professional business end of it. So today I was like, I don't. So I'm so used to going backwards and trying to work on that. So now I'm going the other way. So it's Angelus. You can buy this directly from the company and we will have links at the end of the show. So don't worry about any of that. we will have everything. I look fabulous in a shower cap. Isn't that funny? I was gonna keep the hat on, and I was like, nah. Anyway, you can get this at Michael's. So I had Bill off to Michael's this morning at 9 o'clock. I ordered a huge order in the middle of the night, and I had Bill go down there and wait for it this morning for me. So you can get all this at Amazon or Michael's. So you're gonna need the cleaner, and that's for suede, leather, etc., etc. You're also going to need, this is the most critical thing you're gonna need. This is a leather preparer and deglazer. So even if you're using fake leather or pleather, it doesn't matter. So fake leather or pleather, and that is the Angelus, I'm going to say Angelus, I don't know. Let's say Angelus, let's just call it that. Leather preparer and deglazer. So I have already done that on one boot, so it's ready. And what that does, it takes off the factory finish. Even if it's real leather, it'll clean it. It takes all of the stuff off. Because these boots were kind of new, I didn't really need to clean them, but I did. I did one coat of the cleaner, and then I did a couple of coats of the deglazer. So this one's done, and I haven't done this one yet. So I thought, all right, let's do this one together. And it said just grab a soft cloth. Again, this is why I do this. I do this like for the first time so that you guys know, I don't know, I'm not a professional, leather boot painter. However, I want you to see how easy it is. So if I can do it, you can do it. So the first thing you're gonna do is grab a soft cloth. I just grabbed this from my Christmas, and it said just rub in a circular motion right onto the boot. And this will take all of the factory finish off. Is that awesome? Hello, everybody. I am so sorry today. I hate not having my mom here because it's just so much easier for me to be able to work, and I feel bad when I can't say hi to everybody. So I hope some of you that were following me on Swag Makers have made your way over here. We've had... So we made an announcement last Saturday that we're not going to be doing swag anymore, the Swag Makers page. So I asked everybody to join me over here on Check Savvy Sisters, or on my my private member group, which is Check Savvy Live. And we've had about 9 people join our membership group this week, which was so fun. So, okay. So we've got those now, the factory finish off. That's what we were trying to do. I hate not being able to say hi to you, I really do. Are you rubbing wax on? No, I'm rubbing this is a leather preparer and deglazer. That's what this is, a leather preparer and deglazer. Thank you. You guys say hi to each other and handle that. I appreciate it. Okay, so to prepare for the foils, and these you can buy from vintageretailtherapy.com. She has tons of them, and you can buy it by the sheet, you can buy it by the roll. It's a little pricey by the roll, but this same process would work with regular gold leaf, any type of gold leaf. I've got gold leaf, I've got copper leaf, I've got all kinds of leaves here, and any of those will work. You can also use this is a foil paper. I've never tried this. I don't know about that. I just had Bill pick that up today. So I want to show you how to do the foil on your heels. So we're going to have, these are just going to be really cool boots. I don't know what we're going to do with them. They don't even fit me. So I'm not going to wear them, but I will probably auction them off in my private group. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut some of this up. About the size of my heel. Doesn't matter. Get excited because you're going to love this today. All the stuff we're doing today is the plural of leaves. I think so. Gold leaves. Okay, so here's what I put on my boot first. There's 2 options. I use this Decor Tacky Glue by Pentart, and you can get this from Mara, Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara, and it is just a tacky glue. That's what I use today because I sent Bill to go get the rest of the stuff, but I needed to get this on and let it dry. You can also use a metal leaf adhesive. Well, that'll also work, especially on the gold foil, but, and this is at Michael's. So Craft Smart metal leaf adhesive. Again, don't worry about all the links. We'll have all the links at the end. The craft is showing up on the Check Savvy Live. Yes, we shared it over to there also, so you can watch it either place, but you can only comment over here. That's where I'll see your comments. Okay, so you're gonna love this because I love it. All right, let's get my hair ugly, but my glasses back on. So what you wanna do is you're going to face up. So we've got the tacky glue, is what I use, the Decor Pentart tacky glue. And it's super tacky, so you wanna let it get to a tack. Some people let it dry overnight. Honestly, I did this about an hour ago and it's perfect right now. So let's start underneath first. That's not very tacky because that is a different material. Okay, so this is still tacky. So shiny side up. Shiny side up. And I'm gonna run it right alongside this. All right, I'm gonna press it down really well. I'm gonna do just this side first. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a toothbrush or any kind of a brush. Thanks, Mom. Any kind of a brush, but I'm gonna use a toothbrush because this is just a small area. And I want you to rub this down really well. And you can kind of see when you need like a nice stiff brush. Rub it down just a little bit. Make sure it's down. And then let's see if it's ready. Yes. All right, so here's where the magic starts. Let me do it a little bit more because I can see that it's got a couple places it didn't go all the way down. If you've never used the foils, you need to because they are so much fun. And it's like magic. Okay, so watch. Can you see what's happening? It's going right on to the heel. Isn't that incredible? And now look at your cowboy boot heel. Now I'm sure some of you were saying, I would never wear that. But a bunch of you right now are saying, okay, I could totally do that. That is so cool. Everybody does need their mom's approval. So do you love that? That's right, Tessie. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now let's do the rest of it. What's really cool about this stuff is that if by chance you miss a spot, you can just put this right back over it and it will pick up that spot again. I don't really want a wrinkle, so I'm just gonna do this little part right here. I can't pick it up, so I've already put it down, so I can't pick it up. Okay, I know, so fun. So if you're following Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara, if you're not, you need to, because she does stuff like this all the time. And I watch her and I think, how does she know how to do all this stuff? But like I said, you want to make sure that you've got it's sticking down really well. And you can tell because like this happened right here, that's how it should look. You should be able to pull everything up. Hi, sweet Shar. Shar's Art from the Heart is in here. Okay, and it should be a clean, look at that. Is that incredible? Okay, so I've got a little spot right here I missed. So let's do that. And here's what's so fun. There's like, it's just so simple. But I always thought this was so hard and I was afraid of it. So I never tried it. And now I'm sorry I never tried it because it's just the coolest thing. And look at, just like that, it finished the whole boot. So, I hope everybody's excited about this because can you tell I'm a little super excited about it. Now let's try underneath here. I'm not feeling a lot of tackiness. So I don't know if it'll pull under here, but it did under my other boot. So let's just see. This is how we learn. We just keep practicing on stuff till we figure it out. But the key is a brush. Why? I don't know. But like a really tight. Oh my gosh, yes. Generally, this would be something I would do in my private group. But I wanted to show you something different today so that it would entice you to join our private group. No, this wasn't tacky enough, so it didn't, but it gave enough of a sheen that it works. Okay, that worked. Because I'm so used to something not working that it's so exciting when it does. Okay, so I was going to do this part of the boot in a different foil, or I can continue with the leopard. I want to think the leopard would be really cool, but let's just see. I got a rose gold. Let's see, what is this? I've got copper, gold, and rose gold. What to do? What do you guys think? Hi, Elizabeth Meek. Those ostrich boots will look amazing with a dress. Yes, Dana, won't they? Oh, it's such a fun difference. You know what? While this other boot is wet, it's tacky and ready, let's do this boot too. Also, I just think it's so fun. So let's get this boot done too. All right, so the first thing I'm doing is kind of just rubbing it on. You would do that entire boot, would you really? Okay, now you're gonna take your little, so remember, the first thing we started with was the decor, the Pen Art Decor Glue Tacky, but you can also go to Michael's and get this metal leaf adhesive. I didn't try it. I don't know if it works as well. I tend to go with like whatever Mara tells me to do, that's what I do. Leopard. Oh my gosh, that's right. You guys remember when that happened to Kathy D? Leopard. She got her page shut down or she got in Facebook jail because they thought she was selling wild animals because she kept saying the word Leopard. All right, so I'm gonna use my hand. Let's just make sure this is down really well. And you can tell if it's working if when you pull up, it like the top part is clear. This is just my favorite part right here. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna show you something right there. So do you see that part right there, for some reason, didn't get stuck down. So here's what I do. I just lay it back down and try pressing it just a little bit harder. And let's see if it pulled it up that time. Not enough. Now, here's another thing. I might not have had enough tacky glue there. So what I can do is when we're all done, I can go back, add a tiny bit of tacky glue, cover this over top, and it'll be beautiful. Yeah, I think there's a whole line that didn't get the tacky glue well enough. But still, good enough for right now. And let's do this other side. So what we will do is we're gonna do this other boot. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the leopard. And then we are going to start painting. And I really am excited for you guys to see. I'm gonna pull this up just a little bit. I don't really like the wrinkles. Some people love the wrinkles because it gives it more of an authentic feel. Mara said be generous with the glue. Yes, be generous with the glue. I wasn't extremely generous because I needed it to dry before I went live. So I probably skimped a little bit where I should have really given it a little bit more. I would love to say you can feel when it's working, but you can't. You can't feel it, but you can see it. Oh, look. Yeah, see? I don't think I got enough glue on this one, but the other one I was perfect on. So pleased with my little self. Okay, I will go back. So that boot had some issues, but look at, for some reason, God shined right down on me, and this one turned out perfect. So I'm gonna set this boot aside, and let's go ahead and try and do the rest of the, Mary, I'm not either. Okay, let's see if we can just kind of do this part right here. And we'll do it just a little bit at a time. And I promise we'll get to the painting. So I want to get inside that area also. And the foil will only stick where you've got glue. So if you don't have glue somewhere, it won't stick. You use foils on your Nutcracker. Oh, I know, the foils are just fun. Okay, let's make sure. Really rub it down before I pick it up. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is so fun. Be very generous with your glue. I should have been more generous, but I will. Like I said, what's so cool about this is you can go right back over anything that didn't take, add some more glue, and move on. So this would be good to cover up worn or scratched heels. Absolutely, Beth. Imagine doing this on your beautiful high heels, like black high heels, with the leopard on it. I think would be so cool. I'm going to use the other side too to see if I can get that to rub down really well. You don't want to scratch it. Oh, that worked out perfect. Look at that. Okay. Are you guys loving this? I hope so. I know, I get excited about a lot. Will you seal the foil when finished? Yes, I will seal the foil also. Mainly because these are boots and you got to get them waterproof. You know what I mean? You're going to have to get, if you're going to wear them, you got to make sure that, you know, you've got some waterproofing on them just in case. Now we might incorporate some of this into the design up here. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna rub. Sometimes you can just rub it and it's fine. Hi Laurel, hi Carol Davis. You're loving it? Me too. Like I said, we're just gonna do one boot today because I don't wanna make this drag out forever. Oh my goodness. And then I can tell I definitely need to get, I was so nervous about putting too much glue on before we went live, but I can tell I really need to get some more glue on here. I should have called Mara while I was doing it. So I think my Louie is really sick. I don't know what's going on. We just had him at the vet, spent over $600 to have all his blood work done. And they couldn't find anything wrong. I keep looking at him to make sure he's breathing. Yeah. But he hasn't eaten really in 2 days. And he's been super lethargic for a couple days. However, I just started him on like a sedative because he's just been so crazy. After the show today, post some of the projects you have used foils on. Oh my goodness, that was a good one. Look at that. Okay, let's do this little area here. Foils are too fun. And they come in all different colors. Like if you wanted to do something for Valentine's Day, look at how beautiful this one is. These are all from Mara. And then I've got another one that's got the most gorgeous, let me see where I put it. It's this beautiful blue. Here it is. Look at this color. You can see I've used, this is all I have left, and I treat it like gold. But look how beautiful that little teal is. I just think these are going to be so cool and funky. There's a lot of videos you can watch online. Tracy's Fancy, who is one of our favorite ladies. She came and taught a class on my page last month, but she's got an incredible YouTube video on how to do boots like this, and she uses all Dixie Belle products. So you can use Dixie Belle, you can use mineral chalk paint. She didn't say anything about regular chalk paint, but she said mineral chalk paint is what you should use. So that was a good one. Okay, I have one more little spot right in the front, and then this will be done. So I will from now on, before I do all the other boots I have in house, I will make sure I put lots of the tacky glue on it, give plenty of time. Love the little people behind me. Oh, the King and Queen of Hearts, aren't they adorable? Adhesive is so important. His meds may be too strong for him. Okay, really? CBD oils? Can I get all of us on it? Still a little bit right there. But like I said, if I have to put more glue on, it's not a big deal. Make Louis a scrambled egg. You know what I gave him? I gave him baby food, which is what the vet told me. It's chicken and mashed potatoes and some carrots. So I put that in his bowl, mixed up his pill in it. I don't know if they sense the pills in there or what. Always had to have dose adjustment. Okay, okay, then that's what it is. Debbie Claypool, thank you for saying that. Okay. Okay, so look how fun. Just something different. Let's see if I can get a little more right there because it is really bugging me. If not, I'll just go back and add some more glue later on. You can always add, I don't know if you can always take off, but you can always add. Give less yourself. Don't wait for the vet. Yeah, I will. There it is. Okay, so you saw all I did was just add a little bit more, and I just rubbed it with my fingernail because gotta get that really down in there. There we go. Okay, so good deal. Look at that. Just super fun, super different. And let me see if it's tacky enough under here to make a difference, because I really think we need to get that part of the boot done. If not, I'll do it later. I'll use my fingernail again. I feel like that worked really well. No, there's not enough. I like it. It's like the other one. It's enough that nobody would notice, but it's not enough. So you always hide the pill in a piece of cheese or scrap. I did. I put it in. I put it in peanut butter, and I thought it would be amazing, but who knows? Okay, so then we've got for over top of that. Where is it? Here it is. So you can use all kinds of sealers, but this is what they said online is for a very inexpensive sealer that works great over foil. This is it. It's Folk Art all-purpose sealer. So when I get all done, I'll seal everything with it. Eat the cheese and spit the pill out. Exactly. So, okay. So as you can see, I went through the internet and I found all kinds of pictures. Let me get it off my ring there. All kinds of pictures of different colored boots. And so I thought, I'm just going to kind of take a mixture of all of them. But I want to leave this, I want to leave that color, because I like the color. The color is, like Mara would say, I'm not mad at the color at all. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start our leather painting. Louis doesn't have any teeth, but they make a pill pocket that you hide the pill in. Only thing that worked for your dog. Okay. Oh, how funny. So here is what they recommend to use so that your boots don't crack. They don't eat when they're on sedatives. They lay around. Well, he's got to eat, though. Yes, Robin Sinclair, I do think they're faux. So this is called Too Soft, again, by Angelus. You can buy it. I buy all mine on Amazon just because it's easier for me, but you can also get it at Michael's. I don't know if Hobby Lobby has it. I just sent Bill to Michael's. So this is what helps keep it from cracking, but Tracy's Fancy said she's never had a problem with cracking, and she uses the mineral chalk paint from Dixie Belle. And then she uses all Dixie Belle products, and she's never had a problem either. But a lot of people have had a problem. There's Mara. Mara, we're just like, I'm hoping that you are so proud of me today. We're talking about all the foils that they can get from you. So Okay, so I want this part to be a little bit of a teal color. So we're gonna have to make our own teal because they don't have all the colors I would love in the world, but like acrylic painting. So leather paints, these are all the same thing. Bill just went and got me all of these this morning at Michael's. Angelus, and this is turquoise. I bought them online. They were only $2.99 a bottle. So I got lots of fun colors, and we're gonna use some white to mix in with it. But you can also buy, this I bought on Amazon, and this is by Seven Well, and it is just acrylic leather paint. I cannot believe we can't turn our cameras. It just makes me crazy. Acrylic leather paint, and it comes, you've got a plethora of colors in there, but I'm using both today because I want to see which one works better. So what it said is 1-to-1, the fabric medium, the two soft fabric medium with 1-to-1 with your paint. So it said everything needs to be mixed up really well, like shaken up. Yeah, leather paint is something like that you most likely probably don't have, so you need to buy some. So I'm just gonna kind of, girl math this. Okay, 1-to-1. So, okay. So you want it, you don't want it runny, but you do want it thinned a little bit because we're wanting the paint to just like soak into the leather, and it's gonna take a couple of, coats for sure. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. Let's try it. Okay, here we go. Let's try it because I want this, but oh, I know what I wanted to do. Hold on. I wanted to add some white with it to tone it down a little bit. Are those just for leather, or can you use it on denim or fabric? This stuff you can use on fabric, regular denim and fabric, to make your paint softer, to get it to more like soak in. But, they recommended it for this also. I was looking for more of a mint, but, okay. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, so happy right now. And I wish you could see what's happening. It is like soaking right in to the leather. It's soaking right in. Be careful around that. So it did say you're going to need a couple of coats to get it to, but each coat has to completely dry first. Completely dry first. So, and you can, I did check, you can use your heat gun. Okay. Are we dying? It's dripping in the back. I got it. Yeah, this would be a good day for Mom to be here so that she could catch all these comments, because, when I get excited, then I start to just get into my own project. And we just started doing Zentangle. Kim Cochran, go Chiefs. Yes, my brother and sister-in-law are here from Kansas City. And she said to me this morning, she said, Debbie, do you know how much money you could make selling these if you did all football colors? So she said, like, if you did these in Chiefs, the red, the black, and the yellow, and then maybe did a, Chiefs symbol on it somewhere, she goes, you could sell these all day long everywhere. And I was like, okay, hadn't thought about that, but if you guys are big football fans, do them in your, oh my goodness. Look at how vibrant that is. I know. So pretty. Is the softener so the paint doesn't crack? Yes. At least that's what it said online. Use the softener so your paint doesn't crack. And when we do the second coat, we're going to do a little blending of colors so that it gives it kind of I want a little bit of an ombre look on this. So some days I'm so grateful for this job. Other days I'm like, oh, why do I do this? Because I just make a fool of myself. But yeah, I'm loving this. And like I said, you guys can do this. I've never done this before, obviously. I've never done this before. And I've tried some things on like pleather, little pleather shoes and stuff for kids, and it's never really worked out. Great idea for your business, Viv, for sure, for sure. Imagine doing cowboy boots in gator colors, and not to mention how fun this is. So now you've got to stay till the end to see, because we're going to get these boots completely decked out. These are a 6.5, by the way, so these will be in by auction. Your daughter-in-law loves that color, Judy Noel. So do I. Look at this color. I was thinking more of like a Tiffany, but I have to tell you, this is more of a Western color. It is definitely a turquoise. I added a little bit of white paint just to tone it down, but I don't even think I needed to. This video will be on YouTube also. It will be here, but it will also be on YouTube. And what is such a crack up is people that have never followed me before. They are either like, good Lord, you know, never seen anybody get so excited over something so stupid. And I'm like, oh, I think it's fun. Miami Dolphins. Yes, we're already there with Miami Dolphins, aren't we? Hi, Donna from Massachusetts. You guys, is it snowing? Everybody still got snow, or is it loosening up? Because it is cold here. Okay, so you can see that was just one coat, and look at that coverage. So let's get some. They make great centerpieces, yes. Yes, and fill them with flowers. Great idea. Oh, that's a great idea. For a denim and diamonds party, but have them decked. So far, I'm loving the color, but I've got to tell you, I think my favorite part is that heel, because who's going to have that? Oh, good. Okay, so we're going to add more of the blue up in here, but right now I want to do another color that we can kind of, if you know what I mean, ombre, such a big word, ombre into this paint, like another blue. So let's just see and see what it's going to do. I think it'll be cool. Let's see, which one do I want? That's pretty. But this would be super bold. And that's what I'm looking for, is bold. This is something that Tracy's Fancy did, and when I saw it, I was like, okay. Fine denim and diamonds part, yes, for sure. Hi, Deborah Boucher. You did a book for your outdoor entrance with succulents. Okay, let's see. Now I know I made way too much. I didn't need that much, but let's just, okay, let's get another brush. I'm just using my regular little brushes, you know, just a regular cheap brush. So personally, I think 1-to-1 is a little, I don't know, that seems a little heavy to me, but okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the blue right around the top edge, and then we're going to paint the, like as we go, we're gonna paint more turquoise over it and see if we can get like an ombre look. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time. Let's just go up to this point. Okay, I can't even get over the coverage, you guys. I cannot get over the coverage. Look at that. Okay, so now we're gonna take some of the turquoise and let's see, oh, we want that more runny. Wonder if it'll just, let me try rubbing it. There we go. Okay, I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but if you just kind of rub it in, it'll start to give that color. We don't want it to drip. Is this amazing? I could just paint these with my finger, literally. And look at that. Look how it just starts blending in a little bit. Love that. Okay, let's do a little bit more. I think if it was more watery, it would like be more blending. More like an ombre, but I'm loving that it is just a touch, because that's all we need is just a touch of it, just for something cool. I think it's this that's too thick. I think the turquoise is too thick, and that's why I'm not getting a lot of the blue. But I'm so in love with this turquoise, I think I'm okay with not having too much of that blue in there. What do you guys think? This is a 2-coater, I can tell you that. Look how pretty though. Definitely just a 2-coater. All right, so let me get this top done. Oh, missed it? Okay, and I have my little mister right here. Great idea, thank you. Let's try that. Because it did say you can add water to any of your things. Where is it? That's why I hate having so much crap on my desk. And it's always right in front of me and I just can't see it. That's okay, I'll use my big one. Okay, let's try a little bit of, actually let's try the blue. This is a great idea. Let's do the blue and then see if we can get it to kind of trail down into the turquoise. Don't you love when we just play? Oh, look. Okay, that's cool. All right, hold on. That is exactly what I was looking for. Wait till you see. Okay, now it is exactly what we wanted. Look at how that just trailed down in there. So I'll go back around and do all the rest. So fun. So fun. So we've started doing some Zentangle. We're doing like some like beautiful journals and stuff like that. And in our private group, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I can incorporate some Zentangle into my boots. So that is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna incorporate a little bit of Zentangle into this also. Oh my gosh, that is really fabulous. So, but I do want just a little bit. Not too much. But I can clean up all of, if I get anything down in there, I can clean it up with no problem. So I'm not worried about that. I'm just kind of worried about getting a whole coat on. This will be fun. I'll spend the rest of the day working on these and get on the second one done too. Yes, we're gonna paint all, or we're gonna post every single link for every product I'm using. I will get this to the Mary and Sue ASAP after we're done with the live, and then you'll have access to all the links. And now we can incorporate these. Yeah, it just needs a teeny bit. We can incorporate these colors into the top. I might end up painting over the whole thing and we won't even see this bottom color, but look at how cool that is back there. I'm trying to decide what of that I might want, because I think I want a little bit of that just dripping down. Yeah, well, if it's wet, just kind of let it drip. And now instead of going, look at that. So instead of painting it sideways with the turquoise, I'm going to paint it down and pull, look, and just pull some of that down, and that works a whole lot better. Oops, where are you guys? There you are. All right, so then we just even it all out. Fun, 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 fun. Okay, so for those of you that love color mixing, this is just cool. And now once we pull these kind of colors up into the top, I think it's all gonna really pull together really nice. Okay, yay. You're so painting your leather vest. That's a cute idea. Okay, loving, loving, loving. So look at me, I'm already a mess. So let's decide where we want that, this turquoise. I kind of feel like I want that turquoise on this, but I'm gonna do that last because it's gonna be all over my arm if I do. I think that we could do some of these areas. All right, let's just do a little bit. You know me, I don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna get a smaller brush, a detail brush, because that will get all over the place. Hi, Dina. Okay, I'm gonna use a little detail brush right here. Oh yeah. I think if we outline each one, oh my gosh, look how pretty. So that's just your first coat. We're gonna need 2 coats on this, but I'm gonna do the outer edge in another color. Like the stitching, I want in another color. Let's just see. I cannot get over the coverage. And that is with it basically watered down with the soft stuff. But I do think that's critical to have something in with your paints. I don't think this would work with acrylic paints, you guys, so I wouldn't try it. You could foil the tabs to pull them up. Okay, that's a great idea. Try dry brushing that ombre. Try dry brushing. Okay, let's just see. Oh my goodness. I haven't been this happy in a while. Let's try dry brushing. It's a great idea, but we need like a stiffer brush to get that to move down. Let's just see. I think that's gonna pull it. Let me wipe this off. I don't know that it helps. I mean, it helps definitely, but I don't know that it's, I don't know also if it's maybe, I mean, actually that does look better. It's just pulling it a little bit. That'll take a couple of coats to really figure that out, but that's cool. I like that. All right, let me put that brush over here. You just painted your denim jacket last week. It came out amazing. You can use chalk paint on leather boots. So Tracy's Fancy used the Dixie Belle. She used Dixie Belle mineral chalk paint. So you think that you could also use the regular chalk paint, Deborah? Okay, so I want them to be identical on both sides. So then this one will be here, and then we'll do the other one, the other design in a different color. I really wanted like pink, orange, yellow, and maybe green or purple. But we'll see what looks best when we get to that point. Add antiquing once you're done. It really bring out all the, okay, I love that idea. Linda Hackney, that is a great idea. And it said you can use mink oil to seal them also. So I'm wondering if I could just use my antiquing wax. Here's what's interesting. It said you can use coconut oil, but it runs the risk of mildew and molding. I thought that was interesting. Who just said buy Dixie Belle for sure? Yeah. Okay, aren't those beautiful? I'll tell you what, I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time, and now I'm motivated to paint a few purses that, like different designs, because I was thinking you could do a stencil like on these other boots that I have so much space with nothing happening. I'm thinking about using a stencil with the foil through the stencil, and so it will make that design, but we'll see. Okay, now I think, let me leave that one in there. Let's get another one like that. That brush worked perfect. Let's do, I think we need to get a little bit of the blue somewhere, the deeper blue, just to make it all make sense. But where? Maybe just right here. Dixie Belle makes a mineral paint called Terra. I think I have some of that even. Trying to decide if I want like every other done. Maybe I don't want too many colors on this, because that's actually really pretty right there. Just that touch of it. Okay, for right now, let's let that sit for a minute and see if we like that or not. In the meantime, let's grab, now I'm afraid to put other colors on it because I love, okay, I can handle the pink. I don't think I can handle too many colors. Shauna, it is chilly in Idaho, -6 degrees. Oh my goodness. Terra is a clay paint, would not work well on leather. Okay, these are going to be fabulous. I think so. You wear 6, Debbie Waddell? I do too, and they were too big for me. So just FYI, they were too big as a 6. All right, this time I'm gonna put this in first. Just a little bit, because this stuff goes a long way. I'm kind of shocked how long it goes. Let's get another cool brush like that. That was such a good one. I'll try this one. A coral would be great. Maybe just try 3 colors, the pink, yeah. What a pretty color. I was gonna see if I needed to tone it down, but I don't think I do. Because I can't picture another color that I think would really work besides this. So let's go with this. Get your hand in there. Let's try these two together. Oh, I love that. Do you see how it's pulling? Because that blue is still wet, so it's pulling it. I love it. Because this could be, look at that. Can you see how that's pulling it? It's actually really cool. Just bring a little bit of it up, because I just wanted a little bit. It's almost giving it that purple, but it's giving us the right tone we need. Do you love that? I do. Okay, good. That worked. Hi, Clara. So nice seeing some of you guys that I don't see very often. And I've asked all the people on Swag Makers to come over and join us over here. So we'll see if they do that. I like just grabbing a little bit of this blue. It's giving it a really cool look. Look at how pretty that turned out on the back. And it all, wet to wet, you'll get beautiful colors. Yes. I mean, and it works. It flows because we're in the same family. Adding that blue to our pink. This will need 2 coats, but I love that it kind of gave it a little purpley color. Wow, love. Okay, that worked out really nice. So now I'm wondering here, do we want the dark blue Or do we want more teal? Can you guys see what I'm talking about? Let me put this in here. I don't spill it. You think yellow would have been beautiful? Well, we've still got, Chandra, I know, look. We've still got this area. All right, so somebody tell me if you could picture. Let me grab a yellow. The yellow I think is just gonna blend in quite a bit. Let's look at an orange. I don't care for the orange at all. Debbie Walker, I'm using Angelus. Look, that's what it looks like. That's their brand. Unfortunately, I can't turn my screen around right now, but Angelus. Or this is Seven Well I got on Amazon, leather paint. No. And pencil in the mail yesterday. Oh, good. You love the color. Turquoise and red is nice together. Ooh, I'm nervous, super nervous to add that on there. But I wouldn't mind. Somebody said white. Karen said white. Coral. Mara says coral. We can make a coral. Just add some orange to our yellow. Let's try this. No yellow. Susan Miklachek, who is an artist, is saying, maybe we don't get crazy. Let me see if I have another little cup. I had a bunch of them, but my mom needed them for something. Let me see what I've got right here. We'll just mix it in this. Okay, let's try a little bit of coral. You just like the teal and the blue. Orange and white for coral. Maybe black, red. Well, I'm going to outline it in, I'm going to outline the stitching with black because I might want to do a little Zentangle. We'll see. All right, let's just try it. We just need a teeny bit. All right, Mara says a little white. I think it's going to need a little pink too. Put colors side by side on paper. Yeah, that's a good idea. The buckle part be done in leopard. I think so too, Ashley. I think that was a great idea. Okay, that literally just came out orange, so I think we've got to add some pink to that to make that work. A little more corally. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up. Do you know what? I keep hearing Louis, he's right here, but I keep hearing his stomach is just like, you know, like when your stomach and you're at a restaurant and you're like, okay, I better go home now. That's what his stomach is sounding like to me. Okay. See, I think it's gonna fight the pink. I'm just gonna do a little spot right here. I don't know, it's really pretty though. Do we want it that crazy? A little goes a long way, yes. So here's what I'm wondering on this. What if we just do every other and then do something else wet? What do you think about that? And then I'm thinking we pull our turquoise back in on this one. Let's just see. I'm doing wet on wet, but that turquoise really takes over. Yeah, I just want a hint of that. Okay, that's not bad. You prefer it over the pink. Okay, well, let's paint over the pink. I agree. I don't love that pink. I love it when we're on the same page. That was Vina. Yes, the coral says, okay, love it, love it, love it. Okay, look, and just like that, we're gonna take that pink out of there and add the coral. Do we want solid coral? I'm not opposed to it. Oh my gosh, yeah, so much better. That is really pretty, you guys. The coral is beautiful, isn't it? But it does kind of blend in, so I'm still wondering, do we cover up all of the leather of this boot, or do we leave this part alone and we're only going to paint the designs? It needs another coat, but what do you guys think? Because now I'm losing that dark, okay, look how pretty that turned out. But I'm losing the dark blue. So what do you guys think? Should I get this solid coral and then add a little bit of the dark blue up here? Rita's saying solid. You're gonna wash that pink right out of your life. Coral's better, yeah. Who liked the pink better? Gail Harshbarger, really? No, I like the coral. I'm good with the coral. But I think it's fighting that dark blue. So you guys are saying are you saying leave the rest of the boot alone? This is going to need 2 coats when this dries. The coral's definitely more southwest. Look how pretty. Just the designs. Give Louis plain rice and ground beef for a bit. Okay, I will. I would leave leather and only paint designs. Okay, you just paint the embellishments. Leave some of the original color. It is better. Coral looks good. Maybe just paint the designs first. Yes. Leave the leather. Okay, everybody says leave the leather. I'll use my other stuff to get that off. So what if I do my dark blue here? How are you guys feeling about that? The dark blue. So here I'm going to do I'm going to make this a solid coral back here, because I think this with with a little bit of the ombre is really pretty, and maybe I do that here, but I'm thinking this needs to be solid blue. So let's try it. You know what? We're just trying. We're just spitballing. So if it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. Do the dark blue on the pull-up loops. I really loved with a fine brush in the lines. Sure I can. Let's just see. Let me get this up here. Are you talking about, oh, that makes me nervous, but okay. So just the stitching. Oh, okay. I'm liking that. But you got to make sure your brush is almost completely dry doing this. That is really pretty. Great idea. The dark blue would be good. Yeah, this is really pretty. Can I just tell you guys, this is so fun. I could do this for hours. I promise I won't torture you with hours of me, but I'm definitely going to finish the other boot today. Rhinestones in the lines. Wow. I wasn't think we were going rhinestone cowgirl. I've told some of you guys this, but interesting fact, my mom used to go, well, Glenn Campbell and his wife used to go to our church, and he was in my mom's Bible study. So they had a party at his house. He and his wife offered to, have a party at their gorgeous home. So my mom, who is obviously a seamstress and loves all that stuff. Okay, that is beautiful. Look at that. That's pretty. See how it looks on the coral? I will. Yeah, gorgeous. You guys are saying yes on the sparkle? Fine. Anyway, so, and my mom used to make those little bunnies, like for Easter. Remember the little cloth bunnies that you put them in dresses, and then she made one for Nicole and had matching dresses for the bunny and Nicole for Easter Sunday when Nicole was really little. And anyway, Mom took a bunny and she decorated it, or she sewed it all in denim and then rhinestones all over the whole thing, and called it a rhinestone cow bunny, and put it on his piano, and it stayed there. How fun is that? So Mom had her rhinestone cow bunny on Glenn Campbell's piano. We don't know for how long. He might have taken it off as soon as they all left. But anyway, I just thought that was such a cute idea that Mom brought that. Super thoughtful. Oh my gosh, look at how that popped everything. Okay. So are we thinking this on all of it? Okay, let's just try it right here. Because that might be the, the glue that holds the whole thing together that makes all of our patterns make sense. Okay, I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, we loved Glenn Campbell too. So he used to go to our church. Who else? John McCain. We go to a huge church in Phoenix, North Phoenix Baptist. It's a huge church. Back in the day, they had like 20,000. But on the rolls, doesn't mean they all came. But anyway, do you guys remember Mark Gastineau and Brigitte Nielsen? She was married to Sylvester Stallone. Anyway, she left Sylvester, ended up with Mark Gastineau, the football player, and they started coming to our church and then decided they wanted to get baptized. And oh my gosh, our church was packed that day that they got baptized. Everybody could see. And I was just like, I really didn't care for either one of them, but just interesting. Alice Cooper went there for a while. But John McCain used to sit right behind us. And my son always thought that was so cool to get to turn around and shake hands with John McCain. You guys, this is so incredible. Yes, you got Randy Travis sang there too. I don't remember that, Mom. I might have been gone or before my time, but yeah, it was a big church. We did the Fiesta Bowl there one year, and they asked me to be in the green room, because we were sponsoring it for the Fiesta Bowl, and a bunch of the players were coming to, just talk and give their testimony that the day before the Fiesta Bowl. So they asked me to be in the green room, to just be there, to be the little hostess, to greet all these football players and stuff. And I had no idea who anybody was, because I'm not a football person. Deborah Boucher, you did? Wonder if we were there at the same time. But anyway, okay, look how gorgeous. But now I'm wondering if all of these should be the same. I'm struggling with, I don't know. You guys, we're going to have to figure this out, because I think it still needs something different. Maybe the coral needs to be just solid coral. Oh, Patty, you're sweet. But my son also got to go to a party at Alice Cooper's house, because Alice Cooper's son was in my son's elementary class. And so he got to go there. Yeah, Shauna, it is perfect. They need to be. Your OCD is getting, yes, Michelle, something's not right. I'm sure Viv, but yeah, I didn't know who anybody was, but I do have a picture of me with a bunch of the different guys. And then, oh my God, what's his name? He and his wife had a baby that died. Trent, shoot. He's now the coach at a private college in Tennessee. But anyway, you guys would know who I'm talking about. I think he played for Tampa. Anyway, he and his wife needed a ride to the airport. So I was done with my green room duties, and my ex, Jim Rigg, and I had a big Armada back in the day. And so they said, Riggs, will you guys take them back to the airport? So we got to spend like a good 30 minutes in the car with them, which we just thought, my ex was like beside himself the whole time. And I was just like, trying to chit chat with the wife about, something stupid, I'm sure. Because I really had no idea who any of these people were. But we do have a picture of us with Deion Sanders, and I just saw that they're looking at him for coach of the Cowboys. And Bill and I are watching a show called Special Forces, and Cam Newton is on that. It's like celebrities that they put through the ringer for what they do for Special Forces. And Trista, the original Bachelorette, she's on there. Okay, I love, love, love that dark blue in there. All right, what are we deciding? Try to do a different coral. I've got all of the stitching is going to need another coat, but I am kind of thinking this should just be coral. So let's try that. Maybe try a darker coral. Yes. It will darken with the second coat. All right, let's just see if we make this all coral and then outline. What if we outline this coral with the teal? Or do you think they all need to match? Is anybody else watching that show, Special Forces? I forget what it's called, Special Forces something. But, oh my gosh, we are addicted to it right now. We just love it. Dark blue is making it pop for sure. Special Forces, we were watching the new season of The Traitors. I tried to get Bill to watch that and he wasn't impressed. And I was like, oh man, because I really liked it. I can get into that, but he didn't get into it. It all depends on what's going on the rest of the boot. Did you say you're writing gold? No, I don't think we need gold on here now. Do you, Susan? Kind of feel like we don't. I like that coral is not obnoxious, that it really just kind of blends in with the rest of that boot. But I think you're right. I think if we're going to do it, we've got to do the dark blue on all of them. Trisha and Ryan, when we live near each other in Vail. Nancy Lewis, really? No gold. No, I'm not doing gold. Does somebody see gold? All right, let's go back to the deep blue. Do the darker red with the coral. Ooh. Darker coral? Black outline on coral. Outline with teal. Yeah, I'd rather outline with one of the colors we've already got. But let's try this, and if we don't like it, we can put a black on it. But I agree. I don't want too many colors going on this. It's going to get chaotic. I don't think this is going to show up very well. Hi, Michelle. Add a drop or two of red to the coral, Vina said. All right, hold on. We're trying this first. And if we don't like it, we can always do something different. I don't love it. It's kind of like blah, isn't it? The teal is blah. If you could use a darker coral, all right, well, let's try and make a darker coral and see what we think. All right, I'm gonna do what you said. Let's add. I think the royal, I know the teal did not work. The black would be pretty. Love that you guys all have an idea. You thought lime green? Ugh. I don't know about that. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of red for someone's suggestion and see if we can get a darker coral. But I think now that I've seen the teal, it needs a really dark color to pop out that coral. Okay, now we're going to try a little darker coral on the coral. So now I've added a deep red, the red to it. No. It's darker, but it just blends right in. No. We've got to do the dark blue. Nope, I didn't either, Brenda. You're not mad at it. Try the blue. We're going to go with the blue. I can already tell that's what it needs to be. I'm worried about the red, you guys. All right, let's just try a teeny bit of red to appease everybody. That's what the red would look like. Well, what do you guys think of that? Go big or go home. That's right. The coral is blonde out like that. You have paint down your wrist. I know. I'm sure I have it everywhere. It's okay. I'm used to it. Let me go into that coral a little bit so you can maybe see it better. Do we like that? It needs the red? Petals coming forward in teal, Carolyn. Just said that too. Okay, no red. Dark blue. Yep, okay. We got to do dark blue. Red is a Southwest color, but I don't think it's pulling properly. I would have to get some more red somewhere else to make that work. And I'm kind of thinking that we shouldn't do that. Red or coral over light coral. No, that didn't work. The red is good. You love the red. No red. Only if you blend it out a tiny bit. No, you guys, oh, use the darker coral to shade the blue. I'm loving the dark blue. I gotta make an executive decision. I'm gonna go with the dark blue because I'm loving it. I really am. I think it is what makes the most sense. And then I'll probably just use like acetone or something to clean up on the boot, clean up on aisle 7. But let's see. You guys, seriously, I might use those white boots and do Chiefs and just see. Copper somewhere. I didn't like the red either. Do I have a color wheel nearby? I do, but it's not that nearby. I'd have to get up and go get it. I have it on my apron that I got from Mara. I think I really like the dark blue, you guys. All right, let's try it over the coral and see what we think. The coral is having a hard time showing up. So what I'm gonna do, I can see now what it needs. When the blue dries, I'm gonna go back into the coral because I do think now we need a deeper coral. I see what you guys were saying about that. I love the dark blue. Too much blue? I love how everybody is like, no. Everybody has an opinion. No, it needed the blue. Go with my gut, Debbie. Thank you. I like the blue too. I think the blue's working, but I think I do need to get the coral deeper because it's kind of blending in with the rest of the boot that we're not painting. And so I don't think that's a good idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look how pretty. We could also do some embellishment, coral embellishment somewhere. I don't know where, but yeah, I'm going to get a darker coral. And if I do it wet on wet, like Susan said, maybe it will really pull it nice. What I love is that as soon as these dry, you know, they could be ready to wear. And they said, use your heat gun to set all the paint. Super easy. The burnt umber, I like the idea. Okay, I like the idea of doing the burnt, well, not the burnt umber, but a dark antique wax over the whole thing. Just to get it all to settle down and settle into itself. So I think I might try that. Cheryl Kortowski, they'll be in our auction. They are size 6.5, because like I said, I'm a 6. I thought they'd be perfect even with socks, but they're still too big. So they definitely need to be somebody who's got at least a 6.5. Probably no more than that either. Okay, I love that deep blue, or the dark blue on that. Okay, real quick, let's try and make that coral pop out a little bit better. That brush is way too big. Let's get a smaller one. Use dark wax to accentuate. Yeah, that's what I think. What kind of paint? Jan Horn, I'm using all They're Angelus. That's what they're called. Angelus leather paint. Or you can buy 7-Well from Amazon. Leather paint. We will have all the links at the end. I think if I do this right here, it's going to make a nice difference. It just needs to be deeper. My sister-in-law is going to be shocked when she comes home and sees that I've done these. Because she, like I said, she used to show Arabian horses. And she did all the big costume, you know, for the big, not rodeos, but the big Arabian horse shows. And she had all the big costume and everything. She did that for years. So she is a horse slash cowgirl kind of gal. I think, hi Bill. I think that, what do you guys think? I still think it needs something else. I just can't figure out what. And it'll come to me, but right now I can't think of what it is, but it needs something. But I love the blue outline. Okay, so the question is, do I do this just like this so that both sides match? And then I would do the coral all the way down here? I think so. I think so. Let's try it. Better. Where did the family go today? Today they go hiking every day. So yesterday they went to, this is sweet. Yesterday they went to Sedona and spread my ex and his sister's mom's ashes up in the rocks because she loves Sedona. And so they did that yesterday, and I said, oh, was that tough? She goes, yeah, it was pretty tough. But she did that and had her brothers on the phone while she did it, you know, FaceTime them, which I thought was really sweet. And, but they're big hikers, like they love to hike. And so that's what they pretty much came here to do. And my brother-in-law is a big golfer, but since they came here, blue dots on the coral or coral dots on the blue. Yes, that's a cute idea. But the instructions say 2 to 3 coats, and I am telling you, 2 coats, even with it watered down, these are beautiful. Like now, they are really pretty. Why didn't I like the pink? Because I'm not a pink girl at all. And I just think the coral is definitely more Southwest. Yeah, so they did that yesterday, but they've hiked every day. And then they have a lot of friends around here too. They used to live here. So they see friends, but every night we've been sitting out on my patio with my heaters. I have those big restaurant heaters and we have fire pits. So we've been sitting out there every night. Cheryl Kortowski, she's sure she's buying these. So she's like, no dots. But I think the dots would actually be darling. Okay, let's put our tacky glue on these things so that we're gonna do those with the foil because I thought that was a great idea. You did camel with deep brown checked boots and gold. They're gorgeous. Okay, hold on. Ashley, color is pretty, but for you, you did camel with deep brown checked boots. Oh, I bet they are gorgeous. Yeah, if I was going for a little bit more toned down, that would be awesome. And I thought about doing like, you know, some kind of a stencil or checks or something, but I will definitely do that on the white ones because now I think this is so fun. I'm gonna do the insides at another time because my arm will be completely covered in all this stuff if I do it now. So let's just get the tacky on both sides, the outer area, and then we'll do the foil on those. And I thought that was a great idea. I'm kind of loving the idea of the dots. So no dots because the foil is sophisticated even though it's leopard. Here's what I'm thinking. Come on, just let me play for a second. I'll paint over it if I hate it, but I'm thinking that I want the coral just at the end of each of these. Hold on. Yes. Look at that. Look at what a difference that made. Now they look like toenails, don't they? I need to get another coat of teal on this. Anyway, you guys, this is so simple. Anybody could do this. Hi, Eva. But you just have to go get leather paint, the leather degreaser, which is all by Angelus. You can buy it all in a kit. I just bought the starter kit on Amazon, and it came with everything you needed, but I had to buy extra colors from Michael's. Yes, just that, I think, is plenty. But is it weird that this one has a dual color and then this one's just plain teal? Does anybody think that's weird? Or are you okay with it? So now do I just do this one with the teal and the coral? Just have it all match? Is that boring? All right, hold on. Now that I've done the other one, I'm just gonna try it. I love the dots. But I'm a polka dot girl. Yes, it's a little weird, Vina. Okay. A couple of you said it's a little weird. What do you want it to be then? Just plain? What color were the boots? Jan, they're this color right here. I think it needed the polka dots to... I mean, I'm just doing them look, just right there. Oh no, I didn't want them. They should be the same. I would make it all match. So in other words, let's just do complete teal right here. Let's try it. Because I do think that's what it needs. I loved the coral with it, but all of a sudden I'm looking at it and I'm like, it doesn't seem right. It needs to match. Okay. And then I will go back over with the dark blue. And then the coral, just the coral polka dot right on the end. Nothing crazy. A lot of you are saying rhinestones, but I have to tell you, I don't think that these boots need rhinestones. I think that would be weird, but maybe not. I love the color. Okay, let's do this. You know what I love about these? This is something you could wear out and not be, you didn't care for the color. Okay, you love the dots? I do too. I mean, some of the boots I saw were gorgeous, but they were a lot. Like, this is something you would wear and be like, yeah, I painted these because they're not too crazy. And then the last thing you do is you're going to seal over the whole thing with our multi-purpose sealer, which will take care of the, oh no, we're going to do the antiquing over it. We just got to make sure everything's dry. What does it need on here? Why do I feel like it needs something on, unless it's just me, but it kind of feels like it needs something. What color am I doing? The teal. Blue only. Rhinestones where the dots are? Well, I could try it. But I don't know that I would wear them with the rhinestones on them. Okay, you guys are all happy. You're like, yeah, we like that better. I do love the dots. I think it pulls it all together. Look. Okay. Let's do the dots on this one. I'm really thinking about the whole football thing now, even though I'm not into football even a little bit. I mean, when I say not even a little bit, I mean not even for a hot second, nothing. You guys knew I was going to do something right here. Okay. I love the football team's idea. You're not planning on wearing them anyway. You could do foil throughout front to make it look like it were out through the front. See, make it look like it out and through the buckle. Okay, hold on. Let's get, this is ready. Let's get the dots on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna try the rice and hamburger with Louie and see if that helps. Here's what I love. Be careful with football trademarks. Try dark blue dots on blue instead of coral. Really? You guys are killing me. All right. And by the time we get this part done, we should be ready for the foil on the pull-up straps. Is there another name for those besides pull-up straps? Does somebody know? No, I'm afraid if I get rid of the ombre, they're gonna look too juvenile, because I already feel like the blue should be blending in better. And it could be just me, but those are my thoughts. But who am I? You're a cheer mom. This would be a big seller with team colors. That's what I think, Christy. Because you wouldn't even have to do a trademark. You could just do them in the color. Imagine if we did like this whole base like in red or even the yellow, and then all of these in red for Chiefs, and then do it for whatever team you got. Like this is definitely a Florida Gators blue here. This dark blue with the orange. I think you guys just need to practice on, go to the Goodwill and get, they always have boots. Even if you buy little kids cowboy boots, get you some boots and practice before you try it on your own good boots. But I don't wear boots, so dry brush the dark blue into the turquoise a little bit. Okay. I will once I get this part done. But you guys are saying dry brushing like it's easy with this product. It's not as easy. It's not like an acrylic paint where it would just, you know what I mean? Where it would just flow in. It doesn't flow in as nice. You love where I blended the colors. Yeah, I like it too. I'm good with that. This is just so fun. Have I seen Les Artistes footwear? Look at them later, all painted like this. Okay, Kristen, what are they called? Les Artistes. I will definitely look that up because I have so many painted boots on my phone right now.
You're done.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna run a couple errands.
Okay, be careful. Okay. Considering most boots cost over 200. Oh, Carolyn, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Go get some from Goodwill. Don't use your own good boots. That's why, like I said, these were more than I would have ever spent on a pair of boots. But they were $50, and I just thought, oh, okay, those will be cool for something. All right, I need something down here, and I think it's the dark blue. Bear with me. It's just too bland right there. It just had like nothing there. Really wanted to do some Zentangle on this somewhere, but not really sure where, but I could do it on that stuff. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Hold on. Let me use a little teal and tone that down. You love that dark blue. Okay, I like it. Love it a lot better with the teal just over top. That's pretty. Okay, what do we have left? I get a little bit of dark on that. Somebody said they wanted to see what the dark blue dots would look like on, or yeah, dark blue on the teal. So let's look at that. To help you pull them up are called pull tabs, ear pulls, or pull straps. Thank you, Barbara. Adding bling will bring the price up. All right, well, I'm not opposed to thinking about it. Maybe the side ones are blue and the front ones. Okay, so there's with the blue. Oops. That's not bad. So I'm wondering if I should. I actually like that a lot. That was a great idea. All right, let's go over. Let's see, which ones do I do? The two front. Okay, that way, and this way. Okay, the two back are going to be the blue. I really, that was a good call. I don't know who did it, but that was a great job. You could have picked one design to do foil on each side to pull it together also. Yes, but I was so excited to show you guys the foil. And by the time I get this done, the foil, it'll be ready. The tacky will be ready for me to do up here. And that little magic is so fun. Blue on the coral instead of the teal. All right, let me get rid of that. Let's just try the dark blue in one spot just to see. Okay, dark blue or the teal? I definitely think the teal. I think it looks too childish with the blue, the dark blue right there. You like the contrast, it ties it all together. I think so too. Okay, as soon as these dry, I want to go back over those because I don't care for the dark blue over the coral at all. Let's get rid of that. I'll paint it over one more time. I just didn't want it to dry. Use blue for all the embellishments. What embellishments? You guys, look how fun they are though. I feel like it needs a whole nother design somewhere. And it's something about like, this is so big. This whole area, I feel like it needs like a Zentangle design. Can you lightly foil the foot of the boot? Can I lightly foil the foot? We already did. The whole thing is that what you're talking about? Oh, you mean over the teal? No. No, I don't think I would like that at all. Hold on, let's just see if I can get rid of that blue. Nope, not yet. Okay, let's do the foil on here. Let me hold that up. Now, figuring out how to match the whole boot with my second boot is going to be the kicker. But I have to tell you, I'm very happy with it. I don't know if you guys are, but I think it's just a fun, different project. Outline the coral on the front. Yeah, I haven't finished it yet, just because it's all still wet. Okay, if you missed this the first time, let me get a smaller piece so it doesn't go into the paint. This, the gold foil was, I think, originally with Artistic Painting Studio, which is a lady I was in, when I was in Kansas City, and I had my faux finish business. She also had a faux finish business, and she taught faux finish classes, and she was brilliant. And then she started this company. Hoping this works. I don't have, I tried to put enough tack on it, but let's see if I have enough. I don't know how well it's going to do on the leather. It did great on here, on the foot, but I don't know how well it's going to do on the leather because it's so soft, but we'll try it. I think so too. You follow Artistic Painting Studio? Yeah, I used to know her from Kansas City. My company in Kansas City was Walls by Design. Yeah, see, I don't think it's... No, it's not going to pull enough. You can see a little bit of it, but I'm going to try. I'll put more tacky on that and see if I can get that to pull because I think it needs it. Let me put a little bit more tacky and then we're going to try it again. But for right now, I need to get this dry. Yeah, I guess you could be a little bit more liberal with your tacky glue. It made me nervous, but I really think I'm not putting enough on up here because there's no reason it shouldn't work. I'm just going to add a little bit more over here too. All right, so I need to get the blue, the dark blue on the coral in the front, and then we're going to antique it, which hopefully will tone the whole thing down a little bit, which I think it needs. And I assume you all think the same thing. Use a stiffer brush, paint the strap first. I don't like the paint underneath the foils. That's the only reason I don't do that. Maybe other people do, but I don't care for that look. Okay, here we go. This should be our last big project on here. Thanks for staying because, you know, after the first couple deals, you're like, okay, I see where it's going. But I appreciate you guys staying anyway. So I will start being on Check Savvy Sisters. At least once every other week, and you know, anytime I have some free time on a Saturday, I'll pop back in. But I'm not sure that Saturday morning is a good time for Check Savvy Sisters because you know, they say you can tell by your, you know, how many people are watching by, is that a good time of day for that group? And it was a good time for swag makers, but it might not be as good of a time for sisters. So we'll just have to play with it. Well, I think they're really pretty. On a porous surface, more tacky glue, like a hat or leather fabric. Okay, yeah, that's what, I'm sure I didn't get enough tacky on that. But I love trying new products, and that's why the leather paint. I had done foils before, but sometimes with good luck and sometimes not so good luck. So it worked really, really well on the heel, really well. All right, let me add one more coat and then oh, shabby. I was like, what are you trying to say? So it ain't shabby. Yeah, no, I agree. But I want to make sure that it works for everybody when I go live. because if I'm going to be here, you know, not very often. But you guys know, if you want to do more fun, like these are major projects that we would normally do in our private group, our private member group. So if you want to do more stuff like this, just more different and fun, then make sure to follow us there. Okay, look at those. What else does it need? I know a bunch of you are saying rhinestones, but if I did the rhinestones, I would use the Totally Dazzled little teeny tiny rhinestones. Do you guys want me to try that? Let's, first of all, let's dry it, set all the paint, oops, and then we're going to antique it, and I think that's when it's all gonna pull together. Because right now, the colors are a little too vivid for me, which makes me think of juvenile. So that's why I wanna fix it. The long blue side line right there. Is that what we're talking about? The long blue side. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Hadn't done that yet, had I? Thank you. Didn't even notice that. I was so concerned that we were liking that. So what I did on this is I'm doing the dark blue first, and then I did a coat of the light blue right over top, and I liked how it blended that together. I'm going to use more straight paint on this than I am the watered down stuff. So it'll take it better. Yeah, I love that. That goes in there, and then let's put a little bit of this on. You love the paint choices. Thank you, Diane. Does there seem to be like it needs a little bit more of the dark blue anywhere? No, I guess not. I was thinking maybe it looked like it needed it, but I don't think so. All right. Oh, look, and I forgot the teal dots. Hold on. Let me get a... back to my foil. I forgot the dots over here. Okay, let's hope that's it. I think it is. All right, we're gonna seat it, set it, and then antique it. But I love the ombre, well, what little ombre we did, but I love that, and I love the heels. And I got a satin finisher, so they're not like super shiny and weird. I gotta make sure all these little polka dots are done. They've all got to be super dry. Ooh, it's getting hot. That was getting hot on my hand. Okay, so far, where's the other one? Here's what we started with. How crazy is that? Here's what we started with, was just this one boot. I think there's so much you could do with them. I might even, I don't know, you guys, I might even want to do something else to it. I just don't know what yet. Let me get all my little lids on so I don't spill anything. Being from Montana, you would totally wear those. Yeah, like I would wear these. I wouldn't wear them if they were too wild. Big difference, I know. Just trying to get all these back on. But you know me, if there's a chance to spill something, I'm gonna do it. All right, that's really tacky now. Let's just see if by chance we can get this to take. I don't have a stiffer brush right here. I thought I did, but all of these, I tried to go get a soft, hard brush. That worked better, but I still think, look, that worked better. It needs a couple, I need to work on it a couple times. Okay, let's grab, I've got a couple options for, I've got a wax, or I've got an antiquing gel. You love the color. They are so funky, but I think I want to make them even funkier, but I might need to just think it through. Use those plastic things that come with Mara's. Use the plastic things that come with Mara's. For putting the lids on the paint, I know. All right, so this is just a bare dark wax. This is all this is, bare. I buy it at Home Depot. It's super cheap. Kathy D from Royal Funky Junk is the first person I ever saw use it. And I was like, okay, I'm in. Like, that's good. That's good stuff. Okay. I'm a bit nervous to do this, but we're going to do it. Like, what's the worst thing that's going to happen is that I have to paint them over. That's the worst thing that's going to happen. Okay, let's take a bigger brush. You guys ready? Let's just hope this isn't too much. Let's go in the back first. Okay, so you can see I'm going to get this dark wax on. We're going to just do a little bit at a time. And I'm hoping it'll collect with all those little, you know, the little ostrich dots, but we'll see. I can already tell that I like that look better. But now I'm going to take a baby wipe because I want to be able to not, you know what I mean? I want to just get some of it off, but not all of it. I want them to look, oh my gosh. Okay, this is really cool. Look at that. Look at how it pulled all the stuff and toned them way down. All right, let's just keep going for it. And it's collecting in that one area, you know, where all the little dots are. I love that part. I don't think you should do too much at once. You're nervous too, Robin? I know, I was nervous doing it, but I'm gonna go ahead. It can handle getting quite a bit on. It really can. I think I am gonna do my other pair, the white pair, in Chiefs colors, just because I like the Chiefs. I mean, if I had to pick a team, it would be the Chiefs to root for. So, and then I can show you guys what it would be like to have it with a team. The dark wax ties it in with the heel. Yes. Use a paper towel. No, I like having it, like I like getting to have a little bit more control. With a paper towel, I don't always have as much control. Like this, I can just pat it, or I can rub it in. But my main goal is to keep a lot of the dark. Look at that, and now they look old. Whoops, that's too much. Hold on. But yeah, if you want a ton of that wax, then definitely use a paper towel. But I was nervous, to be honest with you, Lynn. I was worried that I was going to get too much on there. Okay, they look older. Get that blended in. Where am I seeing that? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's just try up here. Looks like they've been worn in. Yeah, that's what it looks like now, and now I love that look. And I'm wondering if over the coral it'll, I mean, these were pretty worn. And maybe that's what I just didn't love about them, how bright they were once we painted them. And by doing this, I think it will make a difference. Now that I know I like that, maybe I will go ahead and use a paper towel in. I think that's probably a great idea. I'll put those down. But I feel like it's making the whole thing come together. Because most of that wax is just sitting in the crevices. Look at that. Can you see that? I love how it toned that coral down. Let me try and get more in those crevices. That's what it needs. Yeah, you can, I was really trying to be so careful with the wax, but I'll tell you what, it's handling that wax really well. And it pulled like the cracks where it was. Don't you think that looks so much better, all worn in, more like a real cowboy boot as opposed to, I think my brother-in-law and sister-in-law just got home. I'm anxious for her to see it and hear what she says. Are you guys happy? They don't look brand new. Yeah, that's what I don't want them to look brand new, obviously. But it's covering up all multitude of sins over here. Thought maybe that was the garage door, but maybe not. My sister-in-law, who knows and she is a football nut, and she knows I could, care less, take it or leave it. And she said so jokingly, "So are we having a big football party today for the Chiefs?" And I was like, sorry to disappoint you, but no, I'll be in my office painting all day. Yeah, I love it. Look at that, you guys. Look at what a difference. How just, they look really cool now. And I'm just barely touching it so that the wax is staying in all of those little crevices. And it did really well. Get that off right there. Look at those. See, I've always learned, if something jumps out at you, get rid of it, because there's nothing that should just jump out at you. When you look at something that you've, painted or done wax on or whatever, it should be cohesive all over. But I am telling you, that really made a difference. Now, once that dries, then I'm going to seal it with this all-purpose sealer, which can seal the gold leaf. It can seal everything. So, and like I said, at the end, when I get the second boot done, and I'm able to post pictures, that's when Sue and Mary get all the links together and everything. So let's hold up the before and after again. So you figure it took me 2 hours almost. Yeah, almost 2 hours. That's a lot. But look at those. How fun is that? And I might play with them a little bit more. You need to shrink your feet, Diane. Oh, I know. The wax was the game changer. Look at how it got in the crevices. And it just changed everything. I hated it. Like, I was starting to panic because they were so bright, the colors. But I am loving that heel. I've got a couple places to touch up, but just fun. And when I get another coat on that and get the sheen on it, I think they're going to be perfect. So They are beautiful and professional. Thank you so much, you guys. So again, you're going to make sure you clean first. And this is Angelus. It says easy cleaner for suede, leather, canvas, plastic, rubber, and more. So this would be a great product, but I'm sure any cleaner you got will be fine. And then I used this leather preparer and deglazer, and what that did, it took off the factory, the final factory finish. It took that off so that everything would heal. Stuff the boot with something so it'll stand up straight while drying. Okay, great idea, thank you. That's right, you cannot rush perfection. For the gold foil, oh wait, and then this we added, the Too Soft, we added to the paint to make sure that the, it like toned down in theory, it, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It made it so that it's more watery and thin so that your paint doesn't crack. Because when I painted stuff before, I've used acrylics and thought, oh, it'll be fine. No, it's not fine because then it cracks like crazy. So it did not do that at all with this, and it would have done it already. So love that. Just add 1-to-1 with the Too Soft. And I used the Pentart tacky glue, which I love, for all the foils. So you can find all the foil stuff at vintageretailtherapy.com. You can find a lot of this Angelus stuff right at Michael's. These leather paints are online, but they're cheap. They're 7-Well is what the name of them is. And, you know, that's how they come. They're okay for whatever. But I'm in love with these little Angelus paints, and they're only right now, if you buy them online on Michael's, they're only $2.99. If you buy them in store, they're I think it was $4.39. But I bought them all at $2.99. I just had Bill go run down and pick them up. So, and then I used the Bear Dark Wax, and that was the only other thing I did. I hope you loved today. I sure did. I thought it was really fun, and I will. I'll put some stuff. I have like boot holders, whatever you call. So super fun, but I still think, don't be surprised if I don't do a little bit more to them. Don't panic. Wait till Sue posts links. Yeah. Okay. You put, wine bottles in your boots to keep them upright. So, okay. I love that. And that's something I do have a lot on hand too. So, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see my private group Monday at, so Monday is the inauguration, and Mom and I decided we wanted to go after it's over. So it starts here at 10 a.m. I'm thinking it should be over with by 1. So 1 my time, which would be 4 Eastern. So it should all be over with by then. But I'm going to double check the TV. So for my private member group, I'll be live Monday. And Monday, let me tell you what we're doing Monday. We are going to do our head, and we're going to do another page in our journal. So I'm excited. All right, love you guys. Have a great Saturday. Happy football watching for you freaks that love football. I'll talk to you later.